Have you ever thought about how your love language shows up at work? Because I absolutely believe our love languages are 100% applicable in the workplace because wherever you go, there you are. So, our love languages aren't just about our romantic relationships or our family relationships, they are about connection, appreciation, and belonging, all things that fuel great teams and great leadership. So, if you aren't familiar, love languages describe how we naturally give and receive appreciation through words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, or physical touch. You can identify yours by noticing which of those makes you feel most valued and how you tend to express care for others. So I will say them again so you can think about that. I suspect just by listening to the categories, you can name what your love language is. Words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, or physical touch. For me, my language is physical touch. And that might sound funny or inappropriate in a professional setting, but for me, it looks like a literal pat on the back, a warm handshake, or as relationships deepen, even a hug. I'll never forget. It's been many, many years ago, but I was working in a consulting organization, and I had a very, very tough day. And the owner of that firm, who knew me well, knew that I was struggling. And instead of saying anything, she simply walked by and patted my shoulder. Oh, I mean, I still remember that feeling. It immediately brought me into the presence. It immediately filled my bucket. That is it's a good example of physical touch in the workplace. Now, I mentioned as relationships deepen, like a hug is really, really valuable for me. I love a good hug. It is connection for me. So after a recent keynote presentation, a participant came up to me and was sharing her story, and just naturally, we embraced in this big, heartfelt hug. And someone snapped a photo, and it's one of my favorites because it captures what leadership and connection looks like to me: presence, humanity, seeing each other naturally. So here's the leadership lesson. Self-awareness isn't just about your strengths or your blind spots. It's also about understanding how you give and receive appreciation and what you know, what you need. When you know what fills your tank, you can communicate that and create more meaningful relationships at work. So reflect on your love language. Is it words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, or physical touch? And notice how that shows up at work and how you might bring more of it authentically. That's the key, into your leadership. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.